Just half a season into his Gunners' reign, Emery has already experienced the extremes of life at the Emirates. A 22-game unbeaten run sent optimism in the red half of North London soaring. But their dip in form since mid-December, 4 defeats in their last 8, has brought expectations crashing back down to earth again. Their stumble has left Arsenal in 5th, 6 points outside the top 4, and allowed resurgent Manchester United to draw level with them on 41 points. Emery said, "The idea is to get Arsenal back to where the club deserves to be, but it needs time." The adaptation of the club and team is progressing in a positive way. In terms of getting into the Champions League and finishing in the top 4, which is our main objective, it is true that we are not there right now. But firstly, I believe we have time to achieve that this season. And secondly, we knew there were going to be difficulties in this process. The most important thing is to be aware that the difficulties will come and at that moment still be able to make progress. The Spaniard succeeded Arsene Wenger in the summer after the end of his 22-year reign. Emery added, "When a club changes manager, it is because they want something new." The challenge is to identify the good things, the things you have to maintain, but also the things that you have to change and improve. Here, obviously, there were lots of things to change and improve. Meanwhile, Gunners legend Emmanuel Petit claims Mesut Ozil is sleepwalking towards retirement. Ozil, 30, has been frozen out under Emery and Arsenal are ready to subsidise his £350,000 a week wages to get him off the books. Double winner Petit said, "I think he lost his motivation and desire. He now looks as if he is just waiting for his retirement." A player losing his motivation happens a lot. We are not robots. If you earn so much money, have already won so many titles, and, on top of that, if you have problems in your private life, I don't know what's going on in his life, but I can see what's going on the pitch, and his body language is not good. It's a great shame, because I hope he can do something, not just for himself, but also for the club. He's a beautiful player, but he needs to be loved. Paddy Power ambassador Petit added, "I don't see him leaving the club." Where would he go? To China? Honestly, you want to see Ozil finish his career in China? I've nothing against China, but for a player like Ozil that cannot happen. I think the club needs Ozil. Ozil needs to understand that, and he must get over his frustration and try to fight until the end to somehow save his pride.